Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video. And before you're worried and you're gonna click on subscribe because Zeddy's quitting Hearthstone or something, I ain't going anywhere. If you hate me, then you're upset, you're hate watching, you'll continue to hate watch, dislike my videos. Thank you for that. I appreciate it, actually. And for those that regularly watch, I'm not quitting anything like that. I don't want to worry about anything like that. I feel like I need to talk about everything going on in the Hearthstone world, how everything seems very doom and gloom, very down. People are quitting left and right. I get asked pretty much every single stream these days or in my YouTube comments, you know, are you planning on leaving Hearthstone? Is this, you know, do you have an end game? Do you have a escape plan and all of that? Because things have been going sour and all of that, and we've seen more content creators leaving than ever recently, and big time content creators this year alone through from 2022 2021 we've seen Trump like kind of quit, not totally quit. We've seen Firebat leave, Dexter, Solemn, Ali Straza, and there's wild content creators that have left as well. And I'm not going anywhere, by the way. I'm not going anywhere. I love this game. I love creating content for it. And I kind of wanted to go over an update of just things I'm feeling, channel update, what we're going to be doing going forward and all of that. So I started content creation for Hearthstone 4 years ago, or 5 years ago, I guess. Well, more like 4 years and a little bit, like October 2017, streaming there to recover from my back surgery. I was going to go back to the accounting world, but I was warming up with streaming, and while I kind of got hooked and stuck with that. And yeah, I started YouTubing like just over 2 years ago, February of 2020, basically when the pandemic started, and we've gone from 100 subs to like 42,000 plus. So thank you guys so much for that. We're going to try and hit 50K this year. I'm going to stick to it no matter what, that we're going to try and hit 50K. So feel I've earned it. Hit that sub button, get us there. But regardless, yes, Hearthstone lately, it's been a lot of just in the dumps kind of conversations. We've seen Twitch numbers go down. We've seen YouTube numbers go down. We've seen Google Trend numbers go down. Just everywhere it's down. It's down. From what I understand, pack sales are down. They're starting to worry about standard a little bit. Battlegrounds, they're trying to monetize it more because, well, they didn't, you know, monetize it properly, because if pack sales go down, they don't have Battlegrounds, which is their most popular mode, to balance it up, because they just sell portraits and the finishers, right? And that just it hasn't taken off the way they want. I'm sure they're making some money, but yeah, not enough. And well, you have the whole mercenary mode, and yeah, that I don't know how that's doing. They'll never tell us about that, but the fact they're charging an arm and a leg for absolutely everything, and that hasn't stopped, makes me think that they've got some suckers out there spending maximum amount of money on it. So but yeah, regardless, standard and wild have been in the absolute dumpster, just doing terribly on at least some metrics I can look at. On Twitch, YouTube in particular, the numbers are down, especially like standard Twitch. Like, you used to have like quite a few streamers, like 10,000 plus. There is not one Twitch streamer that averages over 10,000 viewers anymore. Tice has gone from 10 to 15,000 to like 3 to 5,000. And he's the top guy. After that, you have Kibler around 2 to 3,000, and that's it. You don't really have any other mainline standard streamer. I think maybe Team Solari, they're a French team. They're probably in like the 5,000 range, but they're like a team. It's a whole different situation there. But yeah, standard's bad. And wild, your top streamer is probably Dane and Raffle, around like 400 to 500 viewers. And if you go back like, what, 5 years ago, that would be like, you know, nothing compared to, no offense to these guys, it's still incredible. You make a living off of it. But, you know, back in the good old days, you had Crip with like 25,000, Tice with 25,000, Amaz, Reynad, Forz, and all those guys way up there. And it's definitely changed. So you see all that going down. You see interest going down, but and I get asked, why has it happened? We've seen Regis cover it with like the Burnout stuff, Burnout video and all of that. And for me, I haven't been burnt out. I played literally probably every freaking day for like, I don't know. I even played at work, and when I was studying for my CPA studying and my college studying, I would play Hearthstone like, I'd say every half an hour in between reading and studying. It was like my little break, and then I'd go back to getting my IFRS or GAP on, and then I would go back to some Hearthstone and literally would play it on a giant monitor in our study room. It was really funny. And yeah, I'm not burnt out somehow. I bitch about this game more than anybody probably, but I also play it more than probably anybody, and I'm still not burnt out. I still play every day. I have fun. I always find a mode to enjoy. Right now it's duels, sometimes it's standard, sometimes it's wild. I always find something, and I honestly feel like it's not burnout for a lot of these people. A lot of these people are restricted to one mode. I have the luxury that I get to create content for whatever mode I want. You guys want to hear about me talk about everything other than Battlegrounds pretty much. A lot of these creators are either stuck in standard or wild or arena or whatever. And the problem I see the last year in particular, 2021, is I don't care how you put it, 2021 sucked for ladder. Standard was awful for a lot of people after United and Stormwind, and Wild was neglected for over a year until it finally got a balance patch, which has improved the mode a little. And by the way, we're seeing a little bit of a pickup in Wild again. I wonder why. It's like you treat it with a little bit of respect, a little bit of love, and it gets a little bit better, which is really good. But yeah, standard, we had United and Stormwind, that, well, I will say on record, is the most detrimental, the most harmful expansion ever made in Hearthstone. It actually might be the one that has had the most negative effect on the game, which I think correlates with so many of these creators stepping away. It's not a coincidence that the majority of the creators I've talked about left shortly after United and Stormwind. It's not solely putting the blame on it, but it created these games that were no longer Hearthstone games. They were just linear OTK boring games for the vast majority of content creators who are storytellers. That's who we are. We tell stories, you know, and we lost that ability with United and Stormwind and a good chunk of Fracture and Alterac because United and Stormwind took that away. And I feel like the devs, for the most part, neglected the community's voice for over half a year in both standard and wild, and that led to what has led to this, basically this little revolt, this decline, this that we have seen, and has left for a lot of people to leave. And their pack sales are down from what I understand. The numbers are all down across the board on every metric, and we are starting to see them all of a sudden. They're starting to say things like, we want to make board matter. We had Cora do a whole thing about it, that they really are planning on dialing things back and getting the board to matter again. And we saw that, you know, we saw that with Alterac Valley even a little bit, and the mini set, that all of a sudden it's all about more about board stuff and getting that crazy Hearthstone stories back. We need those Hearthstone stories, and Kazakhstan is an example, although probably too good, of a Hearthstone storyteller. It creates these crazy situations that people can always have a different story to talk about with what happened, share it, and have that amazing show, like, experience, right? Whether it's on social media, YouTube, and all that. That's helpful. That's a Hearthstone experience. But dying from in hand from like an OTK from a quest deck over and over and over in the exact same way, that's killed all creativity for not only content creators but players that love to create those stories. And to me, Hearthstone at the end of the day is a card game that tells stories, even if they're silly and ridiculous and over the top. It's about telling stories, and we lost that, and I think we lost a lot of people because of that. And it's really hard to get them back when you have competition like Magic and Runeterra. Yu-Gi-Oh just started up, and even have like other games are doing really well, like Elden Ring is just insane. I want to check it out now, but like, I'm dedicated to Hearthstone. I won't stop no matter what, unless it's like a little bonus stream, playing Jump King lately on stream, and it's hilarious. But yeah, so I feel like they're starting to listen and come to grips with, they can't just do whatever they want with card design. They have to listen to their community, because they will walk away. They will start to decline, and we're seeing it. And I think they're realizing that. And I think, honestly, it was a little bit in their head that they could do whatever they want and kind of not listen to an extent. And we saw that. They kept telling us the quests are okay. People are enjoying it. You're the vocal majority, or minority, sorry. And well, now the numbers are starting to bleed, and that talk has really died down, and we'll see how things go. So I think the team has realized that, and we'll start rebounding a bit more, and we'll start seeing the game go to a better way. I think we'll see a big boost when rotation happens. We should get an announcement anytime now. I'm excited for it. And for the channel going forward, I've been doing this for 2 years. I've been uploading at least a video every day, if not, you know, sometimes two. and I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna splice in some gameplay like I've been doing a bit lately whenever I have a fun game. I'll keep you guys up to date with all the news and sometimes drama in the Hearthstone world. And if you know, we've been unblacklisted, which is cool. We'll see how long that lasts. I mean, I've been honest. I haven't changed anything. I even ripped Mercenaries a new one lately, and so far I haven't been cut off yet. But we'll have to wait and see. And it'd be really cool to get like a card reveal or just anything like that in the future. You never know, but I'm not holding my breath on that at all. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys kind of a quick update on like everything going on. I'm not going anywhere, but in the Hearthstone world, don't think the Hearthstone world is going anywhere either. I think things are okay, but they have to start listening and getting back to telling stories in Hearthstone, or else they're going to drive all their storytellers away. And then what is Hearthstone if there's no stories to tell? It's just, that's not Hearthstone to me. So if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.